What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. The trade setup from yesterday was an absolute banger. If you guys ended up getting a couple of good trades from yesterday, drop it down in the comment section below. I would totally love to hear it. But otherwise, like today, Bitcoin is looking pretty clean today. And even though today is going to be another non-news day, I think we may have another chance at getting a good trade. Today, I'm going to break this all down within the video. Before we get into it, just a heads up, I'm going to be holding a live trading event where I'm going to be, well, as the name implies, live trading with you guys for a couple of days. If you guys would like to sign up, do so. And if you guys would like to sign up, link will be down below. It's completely free to attend. So sign up if you'd like to see me execute the system live instead of just, true YouTube videos. But anyways, getting into the Bitcoin setup, so far we are having a nice bullish daily bias, and going down into the 1 hourly time frame, we have a couple of nice PD arrays, namely these couple of bullish order blocks. I've already called this inside the VIP group earlier, as well as on Twitter, which, by the way, if you guys would like to just live trade alongside with me, not just for those couple of days, but like for the entire next month, and this is all going to be done with like direct WhatsApp access to me for like just a couple of $100, feel free to click the second link in the description box below. I haven't even formally announced this, but we already have 30 members inside the group, and we're capping it at 200 just because like that's the maximum that I can, ensure that I deliver a quality experience to. Last time we ran something like this, the results were amazing. If you guys would like to, join in, feel free. But if you're not interested, don't worry about it. Going back into the video, we're basically going to be looking for a retrace into either one of these PD arrays. Now, I would think that the lower one is not going to be as relevant today, simply because like today has been looking pretty strong. We have a bullish daily bias. And so chances are we're just going to come back to the second one. Chances are we're going to just come back to this first one, and we're going to get that 5-minute CISD towards the upside sometime during the New York session, which again, right now, as of the time that I'm recording this, it's already like 6:20. So within the next couple of hours, like anywhere between 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., you're just looking for a retrace into this level, and you're going to go for a bullish CISD. Now, that much is still very straightforward. One of the other things that I want to bring your attention to is the fact that in terms of the daily chart, I think we're about to go into some sort of a bullish expansion mode. So if you guys recall from yesterday, one of the core, well, I said a couple of things. First of which is that for the past month or so, we've been trading inside a range, and it's not only until last week where we ended up getting a range breakout, retesting, and then one of the things that I mentioned yesterday was that we needed the candle close to be bullish yesterday. Otherwise, there is a very good chance that we're going to continue back towards the downside. But in the event that we close bullish, that means that we're setting ourselves up for a nice little bullish expansion. And so with that said, because we had that bullish close yesterday, I think $74,000 is going to remain as the next kind of like bullish target, and potentially even up to 79,400, because that's where the next kind of like imbalance is lying. The TLDR of this is, I guess, if you guys have been watching my videos for the past month, if you guys have been trying to follow along the live trading calls on Twitter, then one thing's for sure, the market conditions have been very rough. Case in point, February was my worst month, I think, to date, where, we had just maybe 5 or 6 different setups throughout the entire month, and like 4 of them had in losses. And this is not normal, because on an usual month, I would get like, 15 trade setups and 10 wins and maybe like 3 to 4 losses. And so February was rough, but I think we're about to go into some slightly better market conditions. So if you guys are new, like, feel free to subscribe and, stay tuned, because if my instinct serves me right, if we start trending again, like, this is going to be some fun times. And case in point, like yesterday was Monday, and usually Mondays do not treat us nicely. And yet yesterday's movement was super clear and very clean, and we ultimately ended up getting a couple of solid entries. And now, like, let's hope that we can just repeat this today. Going down into the 5-minute chart, we can see that the majority of London has been trading above the Asia session, which means today we are looking very nicely for some sort of a Asia accumulation, London breakout, and then New York continuation. So basically retrace continuation, that is going to be the setup for today. Now, just taking a look real quick at invalidation scenarios, ideally we do not want to see a candle close under 69,420. Basically, if we ended up getting a 1 hourly candle close underneath this level, even if you're tapping into this previous one, like, it would be a little bit sketchy. But overall, I think so far, like, I doubt this is going to happen in the next couple of hours. And if anything, the next couple of hours is going to be pretty bullish as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So like, we're just going to bank on the fact that, today is going to be a bullish day. Now, going into Ethereum is looking really bullish so far as well. Taking a look at the 1 hourly chart, we have a couple of PD arrays. Actually, I say a couple, but it's really more like one PD array, where in the event that you retrace all the way back to 2045, this is where you're going to look for an entry on the 5-minute chart towards the upside, Taking a look at the London session so far, same exact setup. This sets us up for a potential Asia accumulation, London breakout, and then New York continuation type trade as far as that is concerned. Now going down into Solana. Solana is looking quite considerably weaker compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, so I would definitely prioritize Bitcoin and Ethereum for longs compared to Solana. Taking a look at the 1 hourly time frame, again, the setup is very similar. I don't even know why I am talking about this every single day, because like the setup is like Bitcoin, if Bitcoin goes up, everything kind of goes up. But more importantly, if Bitcoin goes down, everything definitely goes down. So like, you know, on paper, you're looking at different charts when it comes to crypto, but in reality, it's really just Bitcoin that you're looking at. Hence why, even though I go through 3 charts every single time, the only chart that I do recommend you go for is actually just Bitcoin, because again, you don't want to be taking multiple trades at the same time. But otherwise, I'm going to see you guys later during the New York session. If I take any trades, I'm going to post them to X, and you guys already know the drill. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.